Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another home video review from us here at FlickDirect. And for today's home video review, I'm going to be talking about Batman Death in the Family on Blu-ray. So if you guys don't know about the story of Batman Death in the Family, even though the front freaking cover of this thing gives away pretty much 90% of the story, I'm going to be as big as I possibly can, even though the front cover is basically give it away. But for those of you who don't know the story, basically Batman Death in the Family is based on a 4-issue arc that happened back in 1988, and it covers 3 different characters. Of course, Batman, Jason Todd, aka the second Robin, and also the Joker. And due to something that happens to one of the characters, Batman deals with the events that happen after that said thing happens to one of the characters. And that is all I'm going to say. In terms of my review for Batman Death in the Family, I was really curious to see how this particular story arc was going to be adapted into a film. And for those of you who know the story, know that there is some really bad things that happen to a particular character in the story arc. And for anybody who's a huge Joker fan like myself, this will be really cool to see how this story is adapted. But other than that, I thought the movie was really well done, even though there's a part of it that is good and bad at the same time. But probably the coolest feature about this thing, and even though there is a bit of a con to this thing, is that this is an interactive movie into which you can choose your own stories. So if you don't want a certain character to not meet their fate, you can actually change history, the canonical thing of what actually happens in Batman history, and change the setting to see what could actually happen instead. And I was really happy to see how this thing was handled in this movie. This movie not only happens not 1, not 2, not 3, 4, 5, or 6. This movie has 7 different endings. It does allow for multiple rewatches to see how the story can end up in different times. I really thought this was a really cool way to tell the story. Now, do not get me wrong, guys. I love the idea that we could essentially change history from one of the most iconic and from what seems to be a pretty controversial story in Batman's history. However, at the same time, due to some of the breaks that this movie takes due to the 7 different endings, it does kind of break the immersion, because I do honestly wish that this movie stuck to the actual canonical story, in which, if you guys know what happens, I'm not going to say what happens here, because it's really dark stuff what happens here, and it's actually really freaking cool, I should add as well. Also, I definitely gotta say that the voice acting for the most part is really well done, and not to mention that the animation looks great and the score sounds absolutely terrific. So on that note alone, I do recommend you guys pick this movie up. Getting into the audio and video quality, Batman Death in the Family on Blu-ray is presented on an aspect ratio of 1.78 by 1, and I gotta tell you guys, even though this isn't on 4K, on Blu-ray, it looks really good, which really surprised me. Now, something that I will definitely say is this: the video quality isn't absolutely spectacular, because there are some things that don't look as great as other things, but for the most part, I will say that Batman Death in the Family looks very good. The colors definitely pop out, especially when you see Robin and when you see Red Hood as well, I should say. The red colors really pop when you see the Joker's outfit. The purples and the greens pop out. And for Batman's outfit, the dark blues definitely pop out. The blacks and the shadow levels look really good. The contrast looks great. The video quality, I feel like, is going to absolutely blow you away. And there are some things, some small things, if you really pay attention, you'll notice definitely some distractions, but really otherwise, the video looks very good. Nothing absolutely mind-blowing though. Getting right into the audio quality, Batman Death in the Family is presented with a DTS HD 5.1 master audio track. And I gotta say, the audio quality here is very good. Once you like the video quality, I don't think it's absolutely gonna blow you away, but I will say that the DTS HD 5.1 track is really good. The score especially, like I said, since the score is really good, it fills with the soundscape very well. The sound is very clear. It's very immersive depending on which scene that you're in. You get some nice audio mixing depending on which scene you're at. But once again, it's something that's going to absolutely blow you away. But I will say that the audio is very well done here. Everything sounds very well mixed. The dialogue sounds crisp and clear. On to the special features. Batman Death in the Family comes with a couple of featurettes here. Like, for example, there's one that has a couple of short films that range between 14 and 19 minutes. One of them that involves a Sandman character that's really cool. And there's a couple of audio commentaries along with some trailers. All in all, what we have here is a really good DC animated film, which is also a choose your own adventure one, which I think is really cool with this case. Great video quality, really good audio quality with some really cool special featurettes. So guys, I would say pick this one up, especially if you're a fan of the story arc in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed our home video review of Batman Death in the Family. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe notification bell whenever the latest video of ours goes live. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 home video reviews, please click either right there or there. And of course, until our next home video review, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.